Hey Scott, thanks for inviting me to share my idea for personalized outreach on the Daily Sales Tips podcast. I wanted to kind of walk you real quickly through my secret sauce here. It's really not rocket science, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't take the extra time to personalize things. So, what I'm essentially doing is I am using your own content. So whether you're posting or commenting on sites like LinkedIn as fuel for my personalized outreach. And so what's unique is that instead of using, a three-step email sequence that has all templated messages, I'm essentially using my first message more as a building block. So there's a couple of pieces that I change out every time to make it very nuanced to the individual. And it's gotten me a really great return. So just to put into context, on the marketing side, I used to run, let's just say 300-person email sequences, personalized at scale with, first names and company names and all of that normal stuff that you would see. And I would get, 1 to 2% conversion to booked meetings, which is honestly quite respectable. What I'm doing now is I'm running much highly targeted or more highly targeted sequences to, let's just say, 25 people a day. And I'm seeing a 20% plus conversion rate to booked meetings because of those extra steps. And so just to show you real fast, if I'm looking at, let's just say, Scott, your comment on one of my posts, I'm essentially going to your page here, and I'm using the tool that I'm selling, Interseller, which is a data finding and email sequencing tool. And so I'm simply just looking for your contact information here. And as I find that information, I'm then basically going to add you to a very specific email sequence that I've created. And so I'm going to add you to one for the purposes of this example. And when I hit save, it's going to enable me to use that building block template to then put in some information that's nuanced. So I could say something about, I noticed that you recently posted on LinkedIn about the top sales leaders. Saw some new faces. So exciting. Whatever. You get the point here. And then I can change this out to a very specific comment. Doesn't really matter. But the biggest piece here is that there's a couple of places that I'm kind of plugging and playing. The rest of my message is very much the same. My call to action is the same, but it feels very personalized and researched. When I hit save, now that first message is going to be personalized to you. And just to quickly show you some of my stats here, this is a look at my email sequences. You can easily see here that my data does not lie. And you can also see I've already added you here, so I'm going to remove you. But these are all of my outgoing email sequences following the same approach. So would love to share that process document with anyone who's interested. I'm an open book. I want to help other people get better at this. Thanks so much.